Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm sorry it's been such a long time between videos, but I've been very busy and I don't like to do videos if I don't really have anything entertaining or important to say. So anyways, as you can see here, I got my John Cena hat on and my John Cena t-shirt. Yes, I am a John Cena fan. I know a lot of people out there don't like him. That's fine. Anyways, I just wanted to sort of give you an idea of some changes that are going to be happening with the channel. I'm going to continue doing videos about wrestling toys and pretty much everything vintage. But I'm going to be introducing more things about retro video games, which I'm sure a lot of you would be interested in watching. Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, even PlayStation 1, Nintendo 64, Sega Saturn, Dreamcast, which a lot of you probably do not even know what the Sega Saturn is. I will go into more details about a lot of the more obscure systems, and I know you've all been watching. And I appreciate every single view, every person. Leave comments and tell me what you think about the videos, what I can improve on, what would you like to see that I'm not doing. And I've got a lot of inspiration for my YouTube channel from Billy and Jay of the Game Chasers, Alpha Omega Sin, 8-Bit Eric, Pat the NES Punk. I've also Loch's Ness Monster. There's a lot. Retro Budget 20. There's a lot of good channels out there that I've gained a lot of inspiration from, and not necessarily taken their ideas, but I've come up with ideas that watching their videos and seeing some of their content about things that I could do on the channel that would be entertaining for you guys, and also would be fun for me to do as well. So my last video was called Why I Love the 1990s. Now, I'm going to go a little bit more in depth. Like I said, I was born in 85, so I am a child of the 90s. And if you could tell from looking around my room and my t-shirt, my hat, I never really grew up. But hey, I have a good time. I have my own job, my own house. And, it brings me to this topic. Why is it that there's certain people, not only just in society in general, but there's people in life who, call people that collect video games and toys and stuff like that losers, and, say negative things like, oh, that guy must, not date at all. I don't get it. Why is it people take such joy in tormenting and bullying people when it comes to their interests? And believe it or not, being at age 30, there are still people, and I've seen it with my own eyes, who find it fun and enjoyable to give me shit for collecting all this and watching wrestling and collecting video games and other vintage toys. And I'm just like, why do you feel the need to show such hatred towards me as a person? And just in general, I've heard of people going to conventions and being heckled sometimes too. I mean, I don't bother anybody. I don't force anyone to like what I like. If you don't like superheroes and comics and video games and toys and professional wrestling, then don't like it. That's fine. You can like whatever you want. It just pisses me off to know that these people make it their daily job to just be like, hey, let's go pick on this guy. And I had people in high school and grade school who were giving me shit back then too. And it did bother me at first. But then I see them now, and I'm just like, why did I even care about what that asshole thought of me? And, if you're watching this video and you think that I'm talking about you, I probably am. Because even though it's been many years, it was still very hurtful and hateful, and it was just totally uncalled for. for anyone, not only to me, but to other people as well. And I'm sure it happens even to this day in schools where the kid that wears a Spider-Man t-shirt gets picked on because, oh, that guy's a loser. He's wearing a superhero shirt. Or that guy who watches professional wrestling, he's a dork. Let's throw eggs at him or something. Let's take his gym clothes and tie him up. And that's the kind of shit that happens that just really irritates me to this day. Zoe, come on now. Do people bully you too? No? Okay. But it just irritates me beyond belief that, even back then, that there was issues of, not necessarily, I wasn't like beat up or, stuff thrown at me, but there was really rude comments, hurtful things said. And I want to ask you out there, just in general, did you guys have friends who liked the same things that you did, and then once they went on to high school, it's like they totally ignored you, and were like, oh no, I don't like that stuff, no way, because other people would be like, oh, are you into that stuff too, like he is? And they'd be like, no. I was literally abandoned by a couple of close friends during that time, and I don't know, I guess I'm just still pissed off about the whole thing that, I was supposed to be such good friends with them, and they decided, well, it's no longer cool anymore to watch wrestling and stuff like that, so, screw you. But I particularly don't really care for professional baseball. But, hey, congratulations to the Cubs for moving on, I used to watch baseball when I was younger, but I just never really got into it like I did professional wrestling. I don't know why. My brother is a diehard Cardinals fan. My dad is a huge Chicago Cubs fan. I don't know. I watch baseball games occasionally. Football is really big in my family. My grandfather likes the Chicago Bears. My brother likes the Green Bay Packers. And, I never really got into football either. But my question is why is it acceptable to be a fan of baseball or football or hockey, just in general? But when I walk out into public wearing a wrestling t-shirt or try to talk about it with someone, they just kind of look at me like, how old are you? I'm sorry, but I'm a responsible adult. I take care of myself. I have my own job, my own house. So where are you to give me any kind of shit for interest that I like at all? You have absolutely no idea. Well, I guess maybe you do because, you're like me out there maybe. This video may sound like a rant, but it's not. It's just getting some things out and discussing things on the channel, and I want you to comment down below about situations that you've dealt with in your life where some asshole decided to pick on you for something that you enjoyed, whether it was a TV show or a movie you liked or types of movies you liked. I guess what I'm saying is the word geek and dork and stuff like that, it shouldn't be a negative term, and it was created to be negative. But if you enjoy something and it makes you happy, it doesn't hurt anyone. So why should you be ashamed of liking anything in general? I mean, I'll be honest with you. 99.9% of people's opinion of me, I could give two shits less. I mean, honestly, if you really think, and that there's people out there that really think that, just in general, that I personally, Dr. Nick, give a shit about their opinion. You guys out there, I do, about the channel and stuff like that. That's fine. But there are people to this day who find it necessary to just, be assholes. And I apologize for the language of this video, but it's true. It's, it is what it is. I guess what I'm trying to say is like, whatever years you were growing up in, whether, I mean, I never got into the whole Pokemon and anime craze. I just never got into it. It wasn't my thing. It wasn't really part of my generation. I mean, it kind of was, but not really. Uh, um, would you guys like to see, maybe a video on my video game collection? I would be interested in doing that, going into more depth on certain games that I like. And I thought of an idea, and, please tell me if this is something you'd be interested in. I would like to go on hunts for toys and video games, and I don't know, but there's an individual who used to do a YouTube channel with me, who was a very close friend, and I might be able to work out some type of thing to where him and I, or some others, would go on hunts for toys and video games and document it. So I think that'd be kind of fun. But anyways, I apologize for this video being so long, and it's not a video to really bitch or anything, but I just really wanted to just sort of talk about things, and maybe some of the words that I said might help some of you out there that are listening to this, that are watching this right now. But like this video, subscribe for more, and I'll see y'all later.